I always find it interesting that some of the most valuable MMO items exist because developers forgot to remove them. As MMOs evolve, old content gets removed over time, quests disappear, dungeons get reworked, and items get phased out. But every now and then, a few of those items survive. A player logs in years later, checks their inventory, and realizes they're holding something that can never be obtained again. For example, RuneScape has party hats that started as holiday event items and eventually became some of the most valuable items in the game. World of Warcraft has things like the Corrupted Ashbringer, Adish, and the Swift Zulian Tiger that are all tied to content players can no longer access. And MapleStory had plenty of old items that looked like cash shop cosmetics that could be anviled or transmogged onto your current items. These were obtained by killing monsters, but once those drops were removed, they became highly sought after by collectors. And what's interesting is that most people don't want these because they're powerful. They want them because they're rare, or because they represent a piece of the game's history. In games like WoW and MapleStory, sometimes that appeal isn't even the item itself, it's the appearance. Being able to wear something that newer players can never get again. The funny part is that many of these items weren't designed to become collectibles. They became collectibles because time made them impossible to replace. And somewhere out there, there's probably a player who hasn't logged in years, sitting on a fortune without realizing it. So the next time you're cleaning out your MMO bank and find some weird old item that you've been carrying around, maybe double check it before you toss it out. It could be worth more than you think, or just might be a small piece of MMO history that can never be replaced.